It's Chris again. I got some unfortunate news that started last week. I was supposed to have my chest surgery done today, and last week I went for a pre-op EKG to make sure my heart was up for it. Well, as it turned out, the EKG came back abnormal. So today I had to go back and actually see a cardiologist at that clinic. And he showed me the EKG, and it was very clear that there were spikes in my heart rhythm. He mentioned the word tachycardia, which I've heard before. I know what that is. It's like a sudden rapid heartbeat or something like that. Anyway, it was very clear on the paper, and he listened to my heart himself, and he heard it. So they have me fitted with this heart monitor that I have to wear. I have to wear this heart monitor for 24 hours, and well, here it is. It's hooked up to me, and I have to wear it for 24 hours to monitor my heart, and then I'll take it back over there and drop it off. He also wants me to have some blood work done, blood sugar, all that kind of stuff. And on top of that, I have to go back on May 19th, which is in 2 weeks, to have they're going to do a stress test and an echocardiogram, which I guess is like an ultrasound of your heart. So they're going to do all this before he'll clear me, but he already mentioned, which now looks more like a likelihood rather than a possibility, that I will probably have to start taking heart medication. He said a beta blocker. I know what that is. I've heard of that. So I will probably have to start taking heart medication after that, after 2 weeks. And, well, if it regulates my heartbeat, then that's good. As far as my top surgery goes, I was hoping to get it done before June 19th, which is when we're supposed to be getting our stuff from Colorado, but I don't know. I may have to put it off till July now. I don't know. It just depends on what happens with this heart thing. Once he starts me on the medication, he may say, well, I want you to come back in a month and let's see how you're doing. In which case it would make it after, after June 19th, which means it would be the end of June or the beginning of July when I would probably be able to get my surgery done. So the surgery is not completely out of the picture. It's just once again postponed. I was so disappointed when I found out about this last week. It was like, like just 4 days before my surgery was scheduled that I found out. Was it last Thursday? And I was very unhappy, and I'm still very unhappy about it. But at the same time, I am relieved that they found this heart problem, because if I hadn't had the surgery scheduled and hadn't had to have the pre-op EKG done, I'd be walking around with this problem and not knowing about it. So at least now I know about it, and we can get it dealt with, and then we can go on from there. If it comes down to me having to take another pill or two, well, I'd rather that than surgery. I mentioned that to him. I asked him if he thought, that heart surgery might be a possibility, and he said at this point he didn't think so. At this point he thinks we can probably just treat it with medication. But if the medication doesn't work, then we're probably looking at heart surgery, which is probably like having a pacemaker put in. But right now we're just talking about probably medication, which is okay. If I can get by with just taking heart medication, that's fine. You know, I don't want to have my, well, I mean, my chest is going to be operated on, but I don't want it to have to be my heart that's being operated on. You know, even just to put a pacemaker in there. But we'll have to, you know, play it by ear and see what happens. And in the meantime, I'm just trying to, you know, keep a positive attitude and not let it get me down too much. But it is disappointing because I really was expecting to have this done today, and that didn't happen. So, and they can't even look at a possible date for my surgery down the road. I called the clinic today after I got home, and the woman there said that they can't even think about scheduling a possible surgery date down the road until the doctor gives me the all clear, you know, until it's okay. Once the cardiologist gives me the okay, then we can set a date. So right now it's just like, well, we don't know when it's going to happen. I'm hoping that once he starts me on the heart medication, that I can still get it done around the beginning of June. Maybe be on the medication for a couple of weeks, see how it does, and then if it does good, then go ahead and, you know, schedule the surgery. But I don't know. Right now, I'm probably pressing the timeline too much. If I have to wait until July, then that's what I'll do. You know, have to get this heart thing taken care of first. So anyway, that's pretty much all I have for right now, and I've finished eating my lunch, which is actually, it's left over from last night. We had chicken wings. So I got some chicken wings left over that I'm eating, and that's pretty much it for now. And I'm going to keep updating on here, you know, when I find things out. I'm not going to know, you know, it's just a waiting game now. I just have to wait 2 weeks to go back there and, you know, get the other testing done. So anyway, that's it for now, and it's kind of cloudy here. It's supposed to rain today and tomorrow, which is okay. You know, we could use some rain. So anyway, this is Chris, and for anybody who watches my channel, I want to thank you, and whoever you are, I hope you have a good day, and I hope it's nice where you are, and peace. And talk to you later. Bye.